What's up, guys? I'm Nick, and this is Build Dad Build, a place where sometimes I'm called Nick, sometimes they call me Dad, sometimes they call me things I can't repeat, and sometimes they call me Kratos. Kratos Jones. What happened to being quiet? Alright guys, if you've been around for more than a minute, you know that not only am I the guy that burns things on the internet, but I also enjoy
throwing pointy points at sticky sticks.
I like to do a little axe throwing, a little knife throwing, mainly axe throwing. Recently, while on an axe throwing date with my wife, I accidentally destroyed our current target. So, I'm going to be making axe throwing target today. I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. I also have helpers today. So, this is going to take about 3 times as long. We'll leave a cut list down below. We're going to start out with the 2x10s. We're going to cut 3 2x10s in half. We're going to go 5 across and 1 on the top. We're going to cut 2 2x6s to 7 foot. That's going to be the height of our target. Everything else is going to be kind of a relative measurement as we go. I might assemble the target in here, but then we're going to move it outside. This thing's going to be kind of beefy, and if I build it all in here, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get in the backyard. Now, without further ado,
we get to work.
So I'm gonna use the edge of the garage, like that concrete lip of the foundation, to keep my header board straight while I line these others up. And it's probably, this is where you're gonna get into relative measurements, because 2x10s are not 10 inches wide. They're usually about 7, so if I've got 5 of them, I got like 35 inches. 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7.5, so if I've got 5 of them, that's not gonna be quite 48 inches. So the last 2x10, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off. One more quick thing, we're gonna assemble the target upside down. So you're gonna find the cleaner side of your 2x10. You know, like the smaller knots and things like that. Definitely pay attention for big knots when you're at the big box store too. But then you're gonna lay that face down because we're gonna put the backer pieces on. Right there, mugging the camera. Okay, so to do the target, and I'll put a link down below to the actual target dimensions. It's like the bullseye 7 inches, 17, and then what was the last one, baby? 27. But what I did is I just took a piece of scrap wood and I measured half that, drilled a hole the size of this pencil, and I'm just gonna use that as a compass, and that's how I'm gonna get my circles.
Blue Solo cup, I'll fill you up. Don't drink this, it's a pain.
Come on. You didn't think we weren't gonna light it on fire, did you? I mean, seriously, what kind of Bob Vila dropout am I? We don't whisper to our wood around here, we yell at it. And when you want big fire, you bring in the big guns. This is the Grill Gun by GrillBlazer. This torch is amazing, and this is what we're gonna use
to put a little stank on it.
All right guys, there you have it. Pretty easy build. This thing is heavy though, so you're probably gonna want 2 people to help you move it around. After I got the first part of it built, I actually brought it out on the back porch because I don't know how I would have gotten it back here otherwise. Also, in regulation play, there are 2 clutch or kill shot markers on this thing. I didn't put them on there yet because I wanna make sure that we're okay with this target the way it is first, and honestly, we ain't that good yet. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Definitely extra stanky, just the way we like it around here. Now, if you can't talk because you're building shit, merch link in description. Hey, thanks for sticking around the build. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please do me a favor and subscribe. I'm going to have to continually replace that middle board and possibly the left and right one as I hit them with an axe, and that costs money. And I wouldn't be able to replace those boards without my patrons. That's right, always bringing it back around to them. My patrons are amazing. They're the ones that keep the lights on in the shop. Much appreciated, and clinkies to each and every one of you. If you haven't signed up to be a patron yet, head on over to my patron page and check out the different tiers. And as always, an extra special thanks goes to my top tier patrons, or my Boilermaker patrons. Here's a clinkies that goes out to Nick the Greek, Stephen Mann, Eric Weiss, Derek Coates, Caveman Ross, Chuck Faulkner, Puffy Muffins, and Mike Penrod. The highest of clinkies to you, ladies and gentlemen. All right guys, that being said, I guess that's it. It's time for me to get to work. Boom, first try. I've been practicing. And sometimes I'm called Kratos.
Kratos.
Would you stop?
Okay.
And recently, noise. Stop making noise.
Okay.
Are you trying to get on the camera? Because I'm gonna let you be on the camera in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, I'll leave a full cut list below.
What's a cutlass blow? And that's a match. And we get to work. Wait, what?
Okay, we don't get to work yet, all right?
No.
When I point at you, you say get to work, okay? We're gonna cut the two. We're gonna cut.
2 by 2.
All right, guys, and there you have it. And here comes a plane.